Welcome to the Royal School. You have been successful in securing a place at the school, the most oversubscribed, outstanding school in England, according to the Daily Telegraph this year. I do hope that you and your family have stayed well and fit during this extended period of lockdown, and that your learning from home has been well managed. Your move from primary to secondary, or from your school to this one as a boarder, is a really exciting time. And we hope that through this video you'll see some of the opportunities that may exist and give you some kind of flavour of what the school is like as you're not able to visit in person. You'll join a school with a long tradition of enabling young people of Wolverhampton and further afield to realise their dreams and move on successfully to university and life beyond the school. For 170 years, we've focused on the personal development of young people, their wider skills and talents, as well as academic ability. That wider character will matter greatly in your future and make it more likely that you will succeed in whatever you choose to do. Sport, music and drama form part of that and are really important to us here at the Royal. You'll have fantastic opportunities for trips and excursions and opportunities on the sports field, in the theatre and the music ensembles to really show your talents and what you can do as you go through your journey through school over the next 7 years. We are a warm and diverse community. We have students from the age of 4 all the way through to 19. We have boarding students from 20 different countries for whom the school is home, not just a place of learning. Your friends sitting beside you in the class will probably have come from both local and the wider world and may speak more than one language. We don't hide that we have the highest expectations of standards and strong values of respect, initiative, trust, community and risk. All of the things that we do at the Royal are centred in those values. We take pride in our uniform, the way we look, the way we present, how ready we are to learn in so many different ways, and most importantly, how we treat each other with kindness. It is an exciting journey that you will be starting, and we're sorry that we're not able to meet in person, but very much look forward to welcoming you to some elements of the school that you'll see today in this video. Some of our pupils, some of our colleagues, and I would ask that if you have any questions, please be in touch so that when we do meet in September, you know as much as you need to make that flying start to the next exciting phase of your education. Enjoy the rest of the video with my colleagues and pupils, and I look forward very much to seeing you in September. Thank you.
When you first joined the school, what were your first experiences?
When I first joined the school, all the staff and students were very friendly and welcoming, and I found my place to fit in no time. In Lesson 7 activities, we get to build our personal character, and the school has taught me independence. What skills have you learned in school that you've used in the outside world?
We are taught 5 school values: trust, respect, initiative, risk and community. We use these to respect others, be polite and identify each other's cultural differences.
Welcome to Victoria Hall. You will notice that many of our rooms are named after former pupils or are linked to the royal family. This is the case for our 4 houses that we're part of. We have Balmoral, Buckingham, Sandringham and Windsor, all named after royal residences. All 4 houses are a family within the school community. Each house is made of students from reception all the way through to year 13. There are many members of staff that are associated with each house that you can go to for any support or assistance. Each house is led by a house leader. Their responsibility is for your well-being and pastoral care. Their job role is known as the head of house. They'll support your academic progress. They'll discuss any behavioural issues or any attendance issues should they arise. Your head of house, as well as your form tutor, are 2 key people in supporting you at the Royal School. As a student and parent, the first port of call is always with your form tutor. Their role is to help and support students and parents with everything concerned with school. It is vital that a working relationship is formed between home and school to support each youngster and make sure they maximise their time with us at the Royal School. Before you start with us in September, you'll be informed which house you will be part of. You will have the opportunity to represent your house in many different competitions across the academic year. Competitions and activities include sports, music, creative, charitable events, baking and other competitions linked to all the other subject areas on the curriculum. Representing your house in competitions is rewarded by achievement points. You'll also be awarded achievement points by going above and beyond what is expected of you within the classroom. Each individual's achievement points are added together and they contribute to the house total. On the last day of term, following our house challenge, the house with the most achievement points is revealed as the winning house for that academic year.
These competitions consist of baking, football, swimming, netball and many more. At the beginning of the year there's a big music talent competition that the whole school takes part in, as well as a sports day at the end.
Each student try and gain achievement points. You can gain these by good behaviour, good work and committing to the school values.
When obtaining a certain amount of achievement points, the student either gains a bronze, silver or gold badge to represent their individual achievements. At the end of the year, all the points are added up and the house with the most overall points will win.
Good morning and welcome to the Royal School Wolverhampton to all of our new Year 7 students who will be joining us in September. I'm Ms Dent, Vice Principal, Safeguarding, Wellbeing and Personal Development, and I am really looking forward to meeting you all as soon as possible. It'll come as no surprise that I want to talk to you a little bit about how we're going to look after you and in particular the role of your form tutor. So I'll begin with that. When you join the Royal, you will all be placed in a form and that will either be Sandringham, Buckingham, Balmoral or Windsor. And you'll join a form where there will be students from Year 7 to Year 11 and that's particularly special because that means that you'll be joining a form where there will be students who really know the school well and they will be able to help you and help you find your feet and show you the ropes, and they'll be able to talk to you about all of the things that you need to know about daily life at the Royal School. I think that your form tutor and the wider form will be one of the most important things for you here at the Royal. You will meet with your form tutor every single morning and you will get to know your form tutor really well. And your form tutor will be a person that you can talk about things that have happened at home, things that have been brilliant at home, things you've done the night before, and in addition things that might be troubling you a little bit. So they will be the key person for you that will look after you at the Royal. Your heads of house, so we have Sandringham, Miss Mulvey, Windsor, Mrs Goodlad, Buckingham, Mr Bagnall and Balmoral, Mr Benson, will also be really important too in your time here. Your houses are very important. You will find that your heads of house will be very competitive and will want you to do really well. And you will have heard a little bit about the houses and the competitions already. During the morning in form time, you'll be doing lots of different activities. So you'll be looking at all sorts of things. You'll have prefects who will act as mentors for you. You'll be doing activities with your form tutor, making sure that you're ready for the day ahead. You will have reflections during the morning. You may have quizzes during the morning. We will be busy preparing lots of different activities to keep you occupied every day. In addition, you will be having assemblies. You'll have your house assemblies and you'll have your year assemblies in the chapel, where we'll be addressing different issues which are going on in the world and in our local community. And you as students will also be quite integral in leading some of those assemblies. So I really hope that you're looking forward to taking part in that. So I've talked about how important your form tutor will be to you. In addition, we have a wider pastoral team. And we have a pastoral area in school. My office is in the corridor just round the corner from the theatre where I'm standing right now, and you will be welcome in there anytime. Hopefully you'll pop your head in and say hello when you get here. We also have the Heads of House office, which will be located down there. It will be really important for you to find out where that is. We also have the house board down there, so we can see which house is actually leading the competitions at the moment. We have a wellbeing hub down there as well. That will be open in the mornings, and we have Mr. Barton, who is one of our mentors and will be supporting students with pastoral care. He'll be available in there each morning if you need to pop in and see him for a word. We're going to be busy resourcing that wellbeing hub this summer. It's very exciting. We'll be making sure that we have lots of comfy furnishings, that we have board games, that we have all sorts of things that you can do at lunchtime in there. And Mr. Barton will be running different support groups throughout the day. In addition, we have our school nurse, Elizabeth, in the SAN, and we have Helen, another nurse who pops in during the week as well. So I'm hoping that you see that there'll be lots and lots of people that you'll be able to talk to about all sorts of things that are going on at your time in the Royal. It's really important that we work with you and your parents, your carers, to make sure that you have a fantastic journey through your life at the Royal. I started off by saying I can't wait to meet you, and I'd like to finish with that. I am really, really looking forward to meeting you all at the beginning of your journey here. Bye for now.
Okay, hey Ella, what do you do when you first come to school?
So you go to form. Form starts in the morning from 8:30 to 9 o'clock, and in the afternoon it starts from 1:40 to 1:45.
So what do you do for?
You can read, you can do your homework, and basically just get ready for the school day. And you also can interact with your peers who go from year 7 to year 11.
So you can ask them for advice on homework, GCSEs, A-levels.
Yeah.
Do you have a teacher?
No, we have something called a form tutor. Form tutors are they're more to support you than to teach you. So you can create stronger bonds and things like that. And form's really good because you can become part of the royal family and be more comfortable in the school.
Every student gets put in a form with students from year 7 to 11.
Having the opportunity to work with older students with more experience allows you to settle in more easily and always have someone to talk to.
But should you need any more help, your form tutor will always be there to help you when you have an issue.
Whether you are a new student or have been with us for some time, there are a number of reasons why you should consider the Royal School for Sixth Form. As a sixth form, we're interested in the whole student. That means all aspects of you as an individual. From the academic side, we offer 2 pathway options for our students in terms of qualifications: the more traditional A-level route and the vocational BTEC route. Both can lead to university courses and also support our students with their career aspirations. In this, we are ably supported by Mr. Howells and Mrs. Kendall, our careers advisor, as well as Mrs. Nabbs, our assistant head of sixth form. We do not only focus on the academic aspect of your experience here, and it's your personal development that's hugely important to us. We ask our students to take part in enrichment activities such as debating, Business Investors Club, and there are opportunities to help out within the school by volunteering to help our primary students. We want you to develop into the leaders of the future, and our prefect team are our student leaders and role models. They represent the best aspects of the Royal School values of respect and trust within our community. They're here to help and support you wherever you are in your educational journey and will help you feel integrated and part of the family here at the Royal. I hope you consider us as the next part of your school life, and we're looking forward to seeing you soon.
Differences between primary and secondary school. The differences between primary and secondary school are that you have a stable classroom and you have stable teachers. You also have to walk around the school to get to each classroom for the different lessons.
What about the subjects?
Well, you have many subjects, much more actually. You have 3 languages which you learn, which can get you into university and can give you better jobs. You also have to go to lesson 7 activities because they are compulsory. These give you much more skills and they can help you in your world.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Hale and I'm Vice Principal responsible for curriculum learning and teaching. You'll see me in lots of your classrooms, checking on your learning and monitoring the progress you are making in all of your subjects. Our school day is a little different to what you may be used to. We move classrooms for each lesson and have a special Lesson 7 at the end of the day where you take part in a range of enrichment activities. Each morning and afternoon you will check in with your form tutor in your vertical form group which has pupils from year 7 to 11. You'll be surprised at how quickly you will make friends with pupils in different year groups. You have 6 academic lessons per day which cover all of our subjects taught by a specialist teacher. The lessons you will have include English, maths, science, history, geography, religious studies, French and German, art, design technology, cooking, computer science, PSHE, PE and a games afternoon. At the end of Year 8, you will be choosing your GCSE or BTEC option subjects, which include new subjects such as sociology or business studies. It's important you come to school equipped to learn each day. You should bring your 5 a day, which includes a blue or a black pen to write with, a red pen to correct your work and underline dates and titles, a pencil for drawing tables and diagrams, a ruler to ensure all your lines are straight, and a pencil case to keep all these items safe. You will also need a bag to carry your books from classroom to classroom around the school. You will have homework to complete for each subject every week. To help you organise your homework, we have an online system called Show My Homework or Satchel One. This allows you and your parents to view the homework tasks that are set, the date due in and any useful resources available to help. It's important to set aside time each evening to complete your homework. Ideally, sat at a desk or table with good lighting in a quiet place in your home. We have very high expectations of all pupils who attend the Royal. We expect you to arrive at each lesson on time and ready to learn and engage with your teachers, fellow pupils and with the work set. One of our school values is risk, and we want you to be brave in your lessons. Take a risk, answer questions, show your teachers and fellow pupils what you know, and most importantly, be the best learner you can be.
Top tips for joining the Royal School.
My top tips for joining the Royal School would definitely to bring extra copies of your timetable and not to be nervous or shy when you're interacting in form, because your form tutor will listen to all your personal queries and your questions. What about you?
I would suggest just bringing in the books you need for that specific day, otherwise your bag will get heavy and hard to carry around. Also make sure all uniform and PE kit is labelled, just to ensure if you do lose anything it's easily found again. Another tip is to have confidence in class. Don't be afraid to raise your hand and ask a question. Also interact with students and both teachers, as everyone's friendly here at the Royal School.
And make sure to work the best of your ability.
Hi, I'm Alex Larch, and I actually live here at the Royal School with my wife and my young son. I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but that's because the Royal School is a boarding school. We have over 100 boarders here from a rich mixture of countries, backgrounds and cultures. I'm a maths teacher by day, but I'm also the head of boarding and housemaster for Dartmouth House. I'm really passionate about boarding, so let me tell you a little bit more. We have 2 boarding houses here. We have Lichfield House for the girls, which is run by Miss J and her team, and we have Dartmouth House for the boys. Boarding is really popular here at the Royal School, and places are in high demand. We have a real strong community ethos, and I bet if you were to ask any of our boarders to describe boarding in one phrase, the thing that would come up again and again is being part of one big family. We're really busy here, and our boarders are really busy every day. After period 7, they come back to the boarding houses and have some squash and biscuits before quickly getting ready for prep. One of the advantages they have of being here is they get into a really good daily routine. They do 2 evening prep sessions every day, and this is where they get their homework done. So it's no surprise that our boarders often outperform our day pupils, particularly in subjects like English and maths. It's not all work and no play though, because every Wednesday evening and every Saturday we do our activity programme. So we do everything from baking to team building exercises to day trips out to places such as London, Oxford and even Alton Towers. On the weekend, the boarders get time to relax and chill. They might go up to the city centre to grab some treats for the week or simply to get some shopping done. On the Sunday we come together in the evening in the school chapel for our boarders' assembly, where we reflect on the week gone by and we discuss some current global issues. In the boarding community, we like to echo the day pupils, the day ethos as much as possible. Therefore, we try and develop the all-around individual. In boarding, to capture this, we created the boarding passport, where students have a variety of different tasks to do, where they tick off and the house staff will oversee this. This can be anything from sewing a button on, a blazer, to frying an egg, to even ironing your shirt. I hope that's given you a bit of an insight to boarding. If you want to know any more, please check it out on our website or come and see me.
Socialising with boarders is a great experience as it helps us to understand their language.
Communicating with boarders helps me to develop my knowledge and will be especially useful for me in my future. Not only is it a great experience for us, but it's also a great experience for the boarders.
We can learn each other's cultures and backgrounds whilst developing new languages.
At the Royal School, the Centre Department is generally referred to as Summers because it's been named after Ida Summers, who was the governor at the school with a reputation of supporting vulnerable pupils. The department is situated in the centre of the school and easily accessible from the courtyard as well as the playground. During the structured teaching times, Summers is primarily used for individual and small group teaching, whilst at break and lunch times the department houses the main lunch club and provides a safe space for pupils. The centre team of the senior school consists of admin, teaching and support staff that deliver interventions and support for academic as well as social, emotional or physical support. Staff working in the department have a range of skills and specialist training, with some specialising in the academic support, whilst others predominantly support the development of emotional and social skills. The whole team works closely with the outside agencies such as CAMS, the local authorities outreach support team and educational psychology team to ensure that pupils receive the best possible individual support. Lunch Club is for children who may, for many reasons, might find themselves alone and struggle to form friendships. Some of these children eat their lunch together with an adult present at the table in the dining hall. During the second part of lunch, pupils can also go to Summers, where they can participate in many activities such as crafts and games.
Our dining room is called Clarence House. When going to Clarence House is an organised queue system. Each year group has a specific time slot they're allowed to go and have lunch. At the beginning of a new year, Year 7s will always be the first ones in the canteen.
At the dining room, we have a large variety of foods, ranging from hot meals to sandwiches. Also, you can eat your packed lunch in the theatre.
There's a wide range of different activities you can go and do after you've eaten. You can go and play football on the AstroTurf with your friends. You can go and study in the library, or you can go and participate in activities and games in Summers, or you could just chill and interact with friends and teachers.
There are many characteristics that sets the Royal apart from other schools in the country. One of these characteristics is the Lesson 7 enrichment programme. The aim is to develop students' character by providing them with opportunities to try new activities and develop new skills. Each activity fits into a personal development strand: creative and well-being, enterprise and employment, active leadership and service, inquiry and knowledge. We currently offer over 100 different Lesson 7 activities, ranging from sports, high quality drama productions, art, additional academic and non-academic qualifications, music, IT, swimming, self-defence, dance, leadership, Duke of Edinburgh, combined cadet force and many, many more. There are activities to suit everyone's interests. Lesson 7 activities take place from 3:25 to 4:25 Monday to Thursday, and they're compulsory. Students will select their activities with their form tutor at the start of each term. Parents will be able to view the range of activities we offer through an information book. That information book will be emailed out, as well as the information on our school website.
What do you think about Lesson 7 activities?
Our Lesson 7 activities are a great way to learn new skills with our friends, ranging from sports, modern languages and CCF. There's something for everyone.
Go to your form tutor to book your Lesson 7 activity. They will start at the new term.
Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you've found it very informative and are looking forward to the start in September as much as we are. Very much looking forward to seeing you. Take care over the summer. See you in September.